Mm.
Stand
Yeah.
walking
I
that
sort of
way.
Take That came to town without me really noticing. There's a guy who I played croquet with. We had a good game yesterday up in Llandebry, and I went up on the bike, so it was lovely. And he said, "Oh, I went to see Take That last night." I said, "It's okay, your secret's safe with me. I won't tell anybody." You know.
Oh, take that.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a boys' band or something like that?
Yeah, but I mean, it's the retro
Well,
thing.
a grandpa's band now.
Yeah, so all the girls who were screaming 15-year-olds, well, they're now nudging 50 now.
All right. Prime for the taking.
Yeah,
Oops, I should have said that.
yeah.
You
Careful, Tom.
did. That's it.
It's
Edit,
out. It's out
edit,
now. Edit, yeah.
bleep. Oh, I got a bit of news to break, which I can break just literally hours before the official thing comes out. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, it's going public. There's going to be a new Swansea radio station.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I seen it up there.
yeah,
That's good.
Swansea Live. So
What's it called?
I'm doing an afternoon show on it, you know.
Oh,
But it's
very
not,
good.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
launching the 30th of September. You know, they just
Where are they going to be based?
well, the studios they're using are the studios that are down in Tircoed Village, where Radio Tircoed has been broadcasting from.
Right.
So it's going to be broadcast from there in new formats, but with a totally different sort of approach to programming and generally the whole thing. So it's turned out there's a dozen ex Swansea Sound stroke wave presenters lined up for it. And they've even got the guy who now lives in Canada, has been for the last 30 odd years. And he was the first voice on Swansea Sound 30 years ago. No, 50 years ago, 74. And he's actually doing a show which he'd obviously send down the tubes on a Saturday night, the 70s show, like, you know. So he's got Chris Harper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Rob's on. Mike. Rob's got one. Rob's got I think a Saturday evening show. Rob Pendry.
You, Rob?
Yeah, I'm on Saturday nights, mate.
Yeah, yeah. Playing a groovy stuff. Reggae.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like
What's happened to
that.
Swansea Sound then, Sam?
Pardon?
What's happened to Swansea Sound? They going or what?
Oh,
Go in.
wait.
It went about 6 years ago.
Did
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Is it?
I mean, in a nutshell, it's really strange. You get commercial radio, and it does what it says on the lid. It's commercial. So they tweak the product, you know, all the sort of the stuff that's not making money, and they tweak the product like any like any business. You tweak it to get the maximum results. You know. So, and my line is sometimes you can tweak the product so much that in the end, the product doesn't exist anymore.
I
It's
know. It
something
become,
else than what started out. So what was local radio for people over the years has been streamlined down so that it actually it calls itself a local station, but all the programs are networked from one or two places in the rest of the country.
well, it just
So
become
that's why,
an FM station, didn't it? You know.
yeah, so up until just recently, the Wave, the sister station to Swansea Sound, which carried on, uh, that now is called Hits Radio, and it's just nationwide. And it does it used to have up until about a week or two ago just a breakfast show, which was actually broadcast from somewhere in Swansea. But that is almost finished now. So they end up like Swansea Sound got enveloped into Greatest Hits Radio. So they end up with something which was local, but now it's national local. And all the local people are listening to the same program that's coming from elsewhere. So it's almost like a direct, instead of the BBC that you listen to right across the country, Greatest Hits and Hits Radio now are in on the air waves for all the local people, but there's hardly anything local about it.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's not like I used to love Swansea Sound. You hear people calling in, hey, what's his name? Pendry. Oh, what's his name?
Who?
John Pendry? No.
Rob Penn.
Rob Pendry. Robert. I'm living in Llandybelach Road, and there's a boy up the road making so much noise. Can you put it out and tell him to calm it down a bit or something like that? You know.
Oh yeah.
And we
Well,
did some great recording up there as well. Fantastic. The Trappers.
Yeah.
how do you make sure, Sam, he doesn't end up going down the same road?
Well, what did you say then about the way it is? Yeah, because what's happened is now is that all these people that either jumped, shipped, pushed, or whatever have been out there in no man's land and got on with their lives, but they've all got a bit of a hankering for wanting to do it. So everybody is doing it now with a fresh head on. And yes, maybe in 4 or 5 years' time, it's a commercial station. Tweak it, lose it. But I think that the guy who's behind it all, he was a key figure in the wave when it launched, went all around the country working for top radio stations. And he's from Swansea, but he's gone away and done lots. And I think because of the way stuff runs on radio now, I mean, to get a proper, they used to pay good money for good radio DJs. But now it's a bit like somebody runs a company and they employ 50 people. But now they buy a machine. They employ 10 people. Well, it's the same with presenters. They become dispensable. We don't need all these people. We can get a machine to do it. And that's before even talking about AI.
Yeah.
So the guy who's putting it together, it's an aspiration to sort of try and put a bit of a finger up to the big companies that sort of came in and just took it away,
Yeah.
But it's people's taste, and people get a lot of stuff that they want off their phone, various things. It's like not a lot of people, well, not so many people read newspapers now, because they get the news. Here we are, there's a line from a Paul Simon song. I get all the news I need from the weather report.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think the problem though with local radio is it's on a success. It kills it, doesn't it? Because
Yeah.
it becomes successful, it gets bigger.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's not local anymore. Like it's run from Cardiff, for instance.
Yeah.
And then after that, then it's run from London and
Yeah.
Birmingham.
Well, that's the beef at the moment, because there's one which is supposedly a Swansea station, Swansea Bay Radio.
Yeah.
But it comes from studios in Cowbridge.
Yeah.
What, they haven't got a station on top of the slip bridge?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
It'd be a great place for one, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So the strap line.
Or they could do it in that tower, the observatory sort of thing. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's reopening, I think, soon.
Yeah. The what? Oh, yeah.
The tower.
Observatory.
What? The tower? What? Observatory?
No, what's it
The
called?
observatory.
No, the observatory's been open for ages. The tower in the big high-rise.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, because somebody approached me about doing a job on August bank holiday. Well, somebody's running a restaurant at the top.
Yeah, I forget who it is now. It's one of the ones in SA1, isn't it? I can't remember their names now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all opening around here. Knights is opening again. The Happy Horse is opened again.
What about the George? Bit of
Yeah,
activity.
that's opening. A couple from is it Pontclair? I can't remember now. They're opening it soon.
Not
I
going
think.
to the buck. No.
Yeah, I know the name. I won't remember it. I never remember it.
Yeah.
So it'll come to me. But yeah, that's opening. The Dark Horse is opened again. There's a
Yeah, I noticed that.
Tandoori Kebabli, whatever that means.
Look at
I think
paint.
it's
The what?
up Curry House. The one on Newton Road is opened as a Spanish tapas.
Or you know what used to be Tony's place, number 93. It's
Yeah.
been worked on for at least 6 months, 9 months. And I was talking to somebody, and the company that were in there were actually using the premises as a kind of offices, shop window or something. But I noticed the attention to detail on the ground floor, and it looks like with the lighting that's on the inside, as if it's going to be, a unit, a bar, a restaurant or something. Is that it?
Yeah, no, that's not it. The one, it used to be the Fat Cow, the burger place that
Oh, I
opened.
know, yeah. Yeah.
I think what's happened, I'm not sure, they've, the government or the council, I think it's government, have allowed change of use to be much easier now to apply for. And I
Right.
think a lot of the places along the road now have had a change of use allowed. And so they're converting a lot of them into flats. I believe Cavelli is going to be one of them.
All
They're
right.
building on top of that, 2 flats, I believe. And then the bottom of it can be, it doesn't have to be a food, what
It could be
numbers?
another retail unit.
Yeah, it can be a retail unit or office.
Yeah.
Whereas it used to be just a food, they just had a food
Oh,
license.
room for an estate agent there, is there?
Well,
Yeah.
the estate agents, they've got it all locked up already. So,
Michael, a couple of doors up from Clovelly's where that is it an estate agent or a building society? What's actually happening on the roof? Is it just a
no,
restaurant?
they're building, there's going to be 2 flats.
All right.
They're just extending it to make bedrooms there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think it's in front of Howard, isn't it, or something?
I picked up that, yeah.
You can't. I don't think you can see the castle anymore, or parts of the castle.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, Colin. Your view is not protected, unfortunately.
Mm.
Which I think is a bad thing. I think you should be. A lot of people buy a house for its view, don't they?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they're putting the dormer up in the roof so they can get a view over the village.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Hey, I got my A-board, Michael.
I've seen. Yeah.
Right next to yours.
Yeah.
If you look closely on your A-board, I couldn't resist. I rubbed out the S.
All right. I haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah.
I've been told to move it, but I couldn't be bothered to carry it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, the S on what?
Stargazer.
All right.
It's one of those things, Con. The band's name is Stargazer. But people think because it's plural, it must be an S on the end.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I think it's because I think I may have put Sam's in front of it, that's why.
Yeah, but it's still Stargazer.
But
Plastic Sam Stargazer is the name of it.
It doesn't sound right to me, that's it.
But no, it's all in the name, isn't it? Plastic Sam Stargazer. It's not Plastic Sam Stargazers.
Yeah.
Or Plastic Sam's.
I didn't put plastic, I don't think. I just put Sam's.
Even more colloquial. And because you picked up, I gave him a brief thing, name of the band, Strapline, country rock blues band. Of course, you pick up on the blues bit, so we're thinking, we're not really playing blues, we're playing most of the country easygoing stuff, but doesn't matter. And then Rob was following his script and kept calling us a blues band. Oh, blues.
Not according to my people, you're a blues band now. It's far sexier blues band than a country band, I promise.
Country rock.
Country rock, yeah, I don't know what country rock is. That sounds a bit of a...
Eagles?
Does.
It's country
Eagles?
rock, Mike, come on.
No, I like blues. I think blues is good. Everybody likes blues.
Yeah,
Eagles, Tom Petty.
yeah.
Country
Blues.
Right, we go down. I go down as a folk rock blues.
Yeah.
Right, but I don't do any folk, and I do 2 blues songs.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of fucking rock. So you gotta cover, because they're so funny when
you can't just put a rock band. They ask you for Metallica.
What gender are you? Country rock. Well, what's country rock then? Is it rock or is it country? Because people like to know these things. If it's country rock, it's country music with a bit of rock thrown in, a bit heavier. It's not death metal, but it's a little bit more punchy.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like
I'm,
metal.
I'm
No,
always
no.
flexible with labels, Con. I don't think
I
any band
love it.
should be labeled. I think you should be free flowing.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, you have to give a description sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. They
And
want to
But that's why
give you the
Sam and his walking stargazers are a different genre to all the rest. See, I've had you walking stargazers now, Sam, as well. So
walking.
walking, yeah.
I don't get that.
But I don't either. It's just another word that I put in there. Nobody will. But
it
people will look
sounds,
and say, "Oh, what's all that about?"
Oh, I'm happy with walking as opposed to knocking
it could be Stargazer with Walking Sam.
you.
Just changing the band's name around Sam.
I'm not even. I
Hey,
even like
let
to
me
ask
show you
where
something.
stargaze comes from.
Stargazer. It all came from when I was on a bike trip, 1996 in the States, and I was just riding along on my own, and I wrote a song as I rode, and the song is "I'm a stargazer cowboy staring up into the night. I'm a stargazer cowboy. One day I'll get it right." So it means I was out on an open road, empty sky, stars, and I'm just there lying on my back in my bedroom, looking up into the sky, stargazer.
Yeah,
So
right.
that's where the band name came from. So it used to
An
be,
epiphany moment. I had one like that in Puerto Rico, okay, and for the World Championships, and I snapped my board, so I had to go up to Pelican Surfboards on my own, find this place, and I went up there and got touched by the fumes, you might say, of the resin and stuff. And coming back, everything was nice. And I'm driving down the road. Imagine I got boards on the roof. I've just fixed my board. Everything's cool. And I'm driving down. It's all like friggin' palm trees and the sunset and the sea on one side, sunset. And I'm driving around this car. And like David Lee Roth comes on, this must be just like living in
yeah,
paradise.
nice.
I'm going, yeah, yeah,
So you
yeah.
started high kicking, did you?
Yeah, I just that was in the car, yeah. And I don't wanna go
I was looking through some pictures earlier to try and find. I'm doing a disco next Saturday for somebody who met his wife on my disco cruises back in the 70s. I think I mentioned it before. So
Can
I'm
I
going.
just say, Sam? I hope you're
What?
not. I hope you're not doing that next Saturday.
I am because I'm setting the gear up there in the morning. I'm dropping all the drums off in the morning down in the castle. Then I'm going up to set it up. It's in Plasmar. Then I come back down to do the taiko gig, and as soon as we finish the taiko gig at 5:30, I'm off to do this thing in the night.
All right, all right.
You're
I got it
busy.
all planned.
Some people who work for a living, Mike.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
look at this picture I found, and I actually printed it out.
Oh, well, up a bit.
That's what it looked like when I had it first.
All
Bog
right.
standard blue, and I put the flames on the side.
Okay. All right. I'll do you one, Sam. All right.
But that was it. It was just standard there, VW blue, stock wheels, and I remember seeing an ad in the Surfer magazine, the American one, and it was they were trying to sell what were the sneakers at the time, Keds, were there something? And if you bought
Vans or
no pre-4 Vans,
kids, yeah.
yeah, and if you bought a pair of them, you could get an entry into this draw to win this van, and it was a VW van, Ross style wheels, plain paint job, but a roof rack on it, a chrome, and it looked really nice. With that's right, and it had the flames up the side. So I had the van, so I did my own flames by hand, put them on there, and that's where it started. Its custom journey, and then it was the big wheels and the total spray job and everything, extra headlights. Yeah, that was the beginnings.
Uh, Hang on. I just got something coming up for you now. Look, the shop will fucking open. Come on, you bastard.
I don't think you see this. This is an old badge I had made when I used to do the cruises. Can you? No. Can you see it? No, it's too blurred, isn't it? Boogie Boat Disco Cruise.
Excellent.
I also found this. Well, I used to do a kids thing in Verdi's in the morning. Uncle Sam's Saturday Club. So the mums would come along, dump all the kids with me,
Yeah.
and they go off and have a girls' natter. So that was 30 years ago. So I'm going to take that down and show Giuseppe.
There we go, Sam.
Yeah, I saw it up there because that's the one you've used in a couple of little things,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. Oh, nice name. Nice name, Colin.
Yeah, right. You see on it, Mike? It's got Plastic Sam's Stargazer.
Belonging to. When we were talking about in the band, it was like, do you think when people used to book the yeses and the who's?
And the Beatles and the
Oh,
Stones.
Yeah, but there
that-
was. You did have S's, Kinks, Stones, Beatles, yeah.
GGs.
But you did have people with just a name.
I think everybody had an S on their name then. I'm just trying to think.
No,
Even
because the Who.
the Pacemakers, the Animals.
Yeah. I love it, yeah.
It's a bit random, I know, but I just come up
Yeah.
with them. The Bachelors.
Yeah.
The Abbas.
Yeah.
ABBA, they're different. They're special, Con ABBA.
Yeah, they're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love Abba. We got one we're doing it with the group. It's like they say to the people, hey, do you remember ABBA? You know, everybody, yeah, we all have ABBA. Okay, well, we're gonna do an ABBA song for you now, and people going, what? We're gonna do an ABBA song for you now, and if you know the chorus, sing along with us. So we start off like Fred, my guitarist, he's excellent, and he's going, I'm on low on the guitar, going, do you see the lights, Fernando? Fred comes out going, ba-da-da-da-da-da. And so it goes on the intro like that until we get to the chorus. There was something in the air that night, blah 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 blah. So everybody's singing it. Then once again the chorus, yeah. So everybody's singing the chorus, and all of a sudden, Fred puts his guitar into overdrive totally. Goes, and we blast into Route 66. It's fabulous. Got to see it to believe it.
Yeah, I think you've got to be there, Con.
Yeah, but
It'll be in a moment.
we got one version on my YouTube channel, which is quite a good one. And where I start off with a ukulele though instead of a guitar.
Doing a George Formby.
Yeah, when I'm cleaning windows.
Yeah. Da, 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 da.
Oh, Mrs. Wu, what can I do?
Oh, right.
He was a big star, wasn't he? He was like a rock star.
George Formby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in his time. He was probably one of the first rock stars.
Well, he was a bloody good ukulele player. And all that.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't actually know much about him. Normally people like that. There's a film made of them, isn't there, or something?
Oh, there is stuff out there, Mike. I've seen stuff on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when people like that were popular, there weren't music magazines, there weren't radio stations to newspapers covering all the angle and doing the whole picture. You just picked up on, okay, of all the like that was doing the biz now and then. So you only vaguely knew of people that were happening. Although that must have been about 40s, was it? George Formby?
Yeah.
Before and during the war, wasn't
Yeah.
Maybe after the war as well, actually.
Yeah.
But you say that, I think I mentioned it before, Adelina Patti. She
Right.
was a massive star,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely huge.
Global. Okay.
Even made her own records.
Mm.
Sort of, there's
Yeah,
still
because
about,
my dad used to play ukulele, and I was really gutted because I mean he died when I was 7, so I only had this ukulele in a case, didn't know what it was and whatever. And by the time I'd literally thought, oh, what is this? And I took it into a music shop in town, Wilkes, and I
oh
asked
yeah,
them if they could do a bit of a recondition of it and one thing and another. And I left it with them, and then time went along, and I remember going back there maybe even years later, and it was lost.
yeah.
They had no record of it, and it's a lovely chromed engraved back thing to it. My dad's name was written across the skin. The front bit was like the skin, only a small one it was, but because it was my dad's, I didn't attach what to it at the time until afterwards, You got it.
It's probably a 1918 Martin or something like that. Worth about £250,000 now.
Yeah.
Ah,
He was in school with us, the son of him, Jeff Wilkes. I don't know if he came from Oxford Street. Kids,
Oxford
did he?
Street, yeah, that's where the shop was. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oxford Street.
No, but I don't know if the boy came from Oxford Street.
All right.
He came to Alpha, but I knew him before. But I got a feeling they used to live above the shop at one point.
Yeah, because the shop was in Oxford Street, the bit down towards Joe's, and then they moved the shop to St Helens Road.
Yeah, on
A
the
lot of
corner.
yeah, on the corner.
Yeah, and then that became a junk shop. I think it's a charity shop now or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
He used to be opposite. Oh, what's that pub? I forget what the pub's called now. Up the road from the Singleton. So there's a little side road there. He was just at the top there. I think there's a funeral directors he was next to or something.
Mm. There's a pub down there. It's a French restaurant now. It's been for years. Is it called the
Yeah,
Panty?
the Wyndham.
No, the Panty Quider.
That's rider.
Rider, sorry, yeah.
It's a French restaurant.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
If it's still,
The restaurant's called the Bandy Glider.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's a French restaurant.
I love,
But
love Bandy
it's still
Glider.
The what?
it's still a sort of pub, but
Love Bandy Glider.
Lower Oxford Street. Are you in the bathroom now, Con?
Oh, I'm in the
he's, make, he's,
coffee.
make, he's making tea.
Oh yeah. 2 sugars for mine, please.
All right.
Yeah.
What's
He's got to have his tea.
Oh.
Oh, his coffee. Coffee, sorry.
Ooh, oh,
He's got to have his fix.
I'm shattered.
Yeah. I am tonight for some reason. I don't know
I
why.
had 2 really early starts today and yesterday, and riding the bike, and then playing for 3 hours taiko today, non-stop. And I was at various places sitting down going, So I thought, as soon as we're done now, I could have a little bit of supper and head for the horizontal regions. Try and catch
You
up.
stay in the same place all day, Sam?
Yeah, well, I mean, taiko, you can't move them around. They're too big to move.
You roll them down the hill, can you?
There's no hill on Mama's Road.
Oh, I thought you had the little sort of bits that went down towards the where there used to be the sort of tunnel. You go where the hot dog van is, and the hot dog coffee van.
No, opposite the boating lake.
Yeah, that's where the coffee van goes. In the car park.
No, he goes, no, he's at the bottom of Sketty Lane.
Yeah, that's where the boating lake.
There's another one in the car park, isn't there?
The bowling lake, pub on the pond.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Oh,
So
you're
right
up there.
Right opposite there, on the prom side.
Oh, I'm with you. Sorry, I'm with you. Yeah. So opposite the Crazy Golf.
No, if you come down Sketty Lane, traffic lights. You go straight across into the car park where people park and go to the beach.
Yeah,
So if you go left then and you go along the prom,
yeah.
you then are more or less opposite the entrance to the pub on the pond.
All right. So where you walk up there with your stuff?
No, we drive. I drive all this. I
All
drive up
right.
there with the van. We drive along the prom, hazards on, empty all the gear, park the van in the corner, and we set up then alongside the path where they
Right,
where they
I'm
run.
with you.
So they run up the road and they can see and hear us from the main road.
So you're right, but the bunker then?
The what? The bunker?
Infamous bunker.
What? The bunker?
The
Oh yeah, yeah.
bunker.
Well, I assume that's when I said you come straight down Sketty Line, you go across through the lights, and there's a car park.
Yeah, yeah. No, but where you are now, another
Another
probably
200,
20
no,
yards
200, 300 yards towards Swansea,
That's what
the
the bunker
bunker.
is.
The bunker.
What's that?
The world renowned bunker where
The famous Dunwent bunker.
many a young person has been.
Maybe
Apart
not
from
aware of that.
apart
Careful,
from
Mike.
Biscuits Marion, apparently.
Is that before you come along to where all the keep fit things on the prom are?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we had our own keep fit centre in the bunker.
Oh, great days. I haven't thought of the bunker since the last time I thought about it. Oh,
Yeah,
we
What
got
was it? Was it attached to the sort of the stone things that used to be along the front after wartime?
yeah.
Yes.
It is a bunker.
There's a
it is an
bunker.
actually pillbox. Well,
Yeah,
bigger than your average pillbox.
Yeah.
yeah.
You can
But
take the
there's
sand out
only
a
about
little bit.
there's only about a third of it, if that, above ground.
Oh yeah.
Very
Yes.
low headroom.
I think it
Yeah.
must be the only one left now. All the others have been removed.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to
There's
have
a
a look at that.
Is it still there?
yeah,
All
yeah.
right. I have to go and take a photo, Mike. A
I
new.
think I did. I took some before.
Hmm.
Oh, you know that picture you put up the other day, Con? 3 pictures,
Yeah.
2 from different angles, and one with a bit of magic on it. I went through them and I couldn't see what the angle was.
What now?
You put 3 pictures up of I think it was now was it Langland or was it Worm's Head?
Room's edge with the aurora.
And then the third one you were going to work some magic. But had you put a little Aravaris or something? Did you put something on the picture? You were going to, as if you were going to meld them together and add a little bit of
The
stars.
Northern Lights come.
Yeah.
Oh, Northern Lights. Okay. No, that's this one. Hang on a sec.
So I clicked on the first picture, clicked on the second one, and I was waiting for the ta-da with the third one.
Hang on. It's just coming up now. I'll just get up here now. Okay, hang on. Oh, come on.
You're 2 minutes and counting, Con.
No, I'm rushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we gonna go?
There we go. That one.
All right, I can see it now. Was that the third picture? Yeah.
Yeah, there was like that's taken from four Pictures, okay? Because
Yeah.
that is actually it's from 2 webcams I use. One's the Mumble Langland webcam gives you 2 angles. And then I've got another Surfline camera, which is a pay one, which
Yeah.
I use for my surf stuff. And sort of I'm learning to do the Aurora Borealis on Photoshop at the moment. So this is a bit of a tryout for me, you know.
So that's silly because it's got the house on halfway down the beach, isn't it?
Yeah, all right, but I've had lights. I've done all the artistic bits on it, you know. But the sunset is real, okay. So that was that sunset, but this sunset is actually over here somewhere, you know. But I've had to move it into a bit to get the old artistic bit into it.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I was saying I was going to play about with it and do some magic on it, you know.
I can see it now, yeah.
But you know, 4 photographs, all at different angles, all put together. blended, and then photoshopped a little bit with a bit of
So
aurora.
those little sparkly bits are meant to be little kind of houses and things, is it?
But this is like Llanelli or whatever it is.
Yeah, Buryport the other side, yeah.
Buryport and all this kind of stuff. Because last time I did one time and somebody said to me, "Where's Buryport gone? No lights."
Ah.
I said, "All right, well I'll put Buryport in." And okay.
Yeah,
Okay, guys. Back
Buryport
and go.
was sleeping. Yeah, we gone. Are we?
No,
Yes.
got it.
So, yeah.
Well,
Second.
Oh, we're off, are we? Okay.
Okay.
A nice chat, boys.
Yeah.